there's two tracks to these conversations, or more perhaps. And one of them is the political track, and it's
Hmm.
played to the media, it's played to impact. And then there's the business track, which is people continuing to do the things they need to do to get things, get their supply chains moving, and also our government officials who are at the table continuing to negotiate. There isn't a playbook for this stuff. We don't have a rule book that says thou shalt have a deal by X date or it must look like this. So they're really learning as they're going. And I think as long as the two sides are talking, that's important. Secondly, the fact that those CUSMA exemptions still apply so that most Canada-U.S. trade is still tariff-free. I think that's really important as well. And in areas where we've got more work to do, well, let's take that obligation as something seriously to look at. It's easy to get angry, absolutely. Some of the stuff has been unfair, but let's look for the grain of truth underneath that anger and be smart and act in our own interests.
I- Is Canada getting a different kind of a unique treatment versus other countries? Mexico has just had an extension, a 90-day extension for its trade negotiations. The EU and Japan have these agreements that they've come up with as well. So is Canada unique, do you think?
I think Canada is getting a unique treatment. I wouldn't say it's any better, but I wouldn't say it's any worse necessarily.
Hmm.
Again, that keeping that CUSMA exemption is really important. Where it is unique is that Canada or the US is so embedded in so many levels with Canada.
Mm.
Whether it's the Columbia River Treaty or Arctic or security, cross-border movement of drugs. Those are issues that hit Americans quite a bit closer to home, much more so than an arrangement with India is going to be.